Breakfast with Christy Reading on ABC New England Northwest.
Are you a football fan? Because if you are, you'll be well aware of the football frenzy that's happening in Germany right now. The Euro Championships features some of football's biggest names, but there's also some local faces who are swept up in the excitement. The Rally Racing Joey's Mini World Cup took place in Inverell last year, and from that, dozens of the best performers were invited on a tour of Germany to show their skills. Mastermind Heinrich Hausler has decided to stay on Australian soil for this tour, but ABC reporter James Paris spoke to organiser Michael Elliott, as well as some of the young up-and-coming football stars who are living it up in Germany.
Mate, we've got 26 players over here currently, ranging in age from 13 through to 23. They're a fantastic group of young players. They're certainly taking in the experience of being here in Germany and absorbing all the culture, and they're thriving on the football as well whilst we've been here.
Was it planned to be there during the Euros, or?
I guess it works out that way just because of the time of the year that it is. I mean, we come over here and it's heading into their European break, the end of their season. It's sort of mid-season for our players, and the fact that it's going into summer over here and they've come out of their spring. It's a fantastic sort of time to do it, and the fact that it actually matches up with the Euros, it gives the kids an idea of what football's about over here, I guess.
It's not the only goal, but I guess it would be a goal for many of the players to maybe catch the eye of a German team while they're playing over there. What's the process of that, and do you think that might be happening with some of the kids in your group now?
Obviously, the older boys, it's a much easier pathway for them because once they leave high school and they're over the age of 18, they can apply for certain visas that allow them to stay here in Germany, and they can do a bit of work and play in some of the lower tiers. Obviously, then if they're talented enough, they can progress up through the tiers of German football. So they also have the opportunity to study and go to college over here. Obviously, that's another option, as well as their pathway in football.
Legion Walker was the talk of the town when he was unearthed at the Rally Racing Joey's Mini World Cup last year. He's talking to me now from Germany. He scored a hat-trick in his first game over there.
I'm currently in Germany in a hotel.
And you're over there playing football, right?
Yeah, football. We've had a few games so far, training and...
Tell me how you got over to Germany. How did this opportunity come about for those that maybe haven't heard?
Yeah, it all started with a tournament in Inverell. I just joined a team that of individual players that hasn't played together before, and I happened to stand out a lot to Heinrich and a lot of the coaches and staff and parents, and was rewarded with a player of the tournament and got a free scholarship over to Germany.
That's so amazing. And now we're talking to you. You're in Germany. You're in a hotel right now. I believe it's morning. It's in the late afternoon here as we're speaking. First of all, I remember you saying that you haven't done long travel like that over to somewhere like Germany. How was the trip?
Yeah, it was tough. Didn't get much sleep. I think it was 2 days. Haven't done a trip like that before.
At the end of it, you get to touch down in Germany and play some football. And I understand that your first game, it turned some heads. What happened?
Yeah, it was a good first game for the whole team. I happened to have a good game, scoring a hat-trick. Yeah, winning for the team. It was a good first game for the whole team.
Yeah, now tell me, what are some of the grounds that you're playing on? Are they different to the ones you're used to playing on, or?
There's not really any bad fields. All the fields are pretty well looked after. They're good to play on. There's a lot of them around.
So what's the standard of football like? It's pretty impressive that you scored a hat-trick in your first game there.
Yeah, consistency for me is most important. Hopefully I can have better games.
What's the group like that you're with? It must be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of experience.
It's a really good group. Everyone's it's a new team we're playing with, and we're going good so far.
How old are you? Because I think Heinrich was saying that you might be too young to sign a contract over there, but do you think that's something that might happen?
Yeah, I heard about that. It could be, but I've also heard they could wait till after school. When I finish in high school, I could come back over to Germany and stay for a bit.
One of Legion's teammates and Tamworth local Bo Brisky also had some time to talk.
Because last year, me and a few of my mates competed in a tournament called the Rail Rassic Joey's Mini World Cup, and we were selected for a German side to come over here and play for 4 weeks.
Did you expect when you went to that competition that you would possibly be playing football in another country just a few months later?
I had no idea. I was just keen to have a knock around with some of my friends.
So what's it like playing football over in Germany? What have the games been like to play?
It's a bit very different to back home. They play differently. It's hard to understand when you don't know their language, because sometimes it's easier to know what the opposition's doing when they're yelling at each other, but now you don't really know.
Will Vernon is another boy from Tamworth who is on the trip to Germany as well.
I'm in Cottbus, Germany, and I got here because I was selected in a team in the Rail Rassic Mini World Cup. When I saw the opportunity, I was like, I want to go out there and show them, try as hard as I can, and here I am.
That's interesting. So you went to the Joey Minis World Cup knowing that you probably had a good chance of being chosen.
Yeah, I didn't know what everyone else was going to be like, but I just wanted to try as hard as I could.
Well, you must have done something right because you're in Germany right now. How has the games been?
They've been pretty difficult. The way they play football is just completely different over here. Like the intensity, the want, the strive, it's completely different. Very good grounds, like they're just very well looked after. Always green. There's not much muddy patches or anything like in Tamworth. It's just, it's pretty good.
Do you think that this might be something that you want to make a career out of, maybe?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's always been my dream to go somewhere with football, and hopefully I can make that come true.
Malusi Makikama also had some time to share his experiences in Germany.
Well, the first game, it was 3-2. It's a pretty good game, very intense. And that second game, we versed, I think they're like the second best, or they play in the second division in the state. Yeah, they were a strong side. We ended up drawing 2-2 with them.
Yeah, what a trip of a lifetime and an opportunity of a lifetime for some of those local footballers that are over in Germany at the moment. And look, what a time to be over there as well.